Hello folks, welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. You saw the intro. I just picked up the new Crossfire 2 Scout scope. I mounted on my Chiappa 1892 lever action rifle. So today we're going to just kind of get zeroed in and talk about it while we're shooting. So let's get right to it. All right folks, I have a target out at 50 yards. I was hesitant about putting a scout scope on this rifle just because I've never owned one. I was worried about the narrow eye box, if I was going to have a long enough eye relief. And I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised with my kind of sort of hybrid cheek weld. As far as this is, I didn't measure it, but man, it does have a pretty darn long eye relief. The eye box is a little narrow. Like if I do anything like this, it's enough where I think it'll be fine. But I do need to put some type of riser in here so I can have a natural point of aim where I just kind of be able to set my cheek in the same spot every time. So right now I have more of a chin cheek hybrid weld, but I am pleasantly surprised at how clear this scope is for the price that it was. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this zero at 50. I just kind of mounted this on and leveled it out, and let's see, this is my base load, and let's see how this goes. The glass is clear. I'm digging the reticle. Let's see, here we go. Okay, that's low. So it is a second focal plane scope. So the reticle stays the same size no matter what magnification you're at. And it is a MOA. So let's see, we need to come up. I don't know, probably about 2-3 inches, and we need to come a little right, about an inch. So let's see where we are there. I'm aiming for the orange dot. I kind of hit in the same place, so let's make more changes. So let's go. Up and right. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, good. I have the Vortex rings on here. It's their low profile rings. Unfortunately, using that low profile rings, I did have to remove the rear peep sight in order to get the scope way down. But let's see if we get this spot on now. Yeah, just come up just a little bit. And I think we're good. So what I want to really do is get this rifle zeroed for 100 yards. And the reason I switched this out to a scout scope versus a red dot, my eyesight at 100 yards is pretty bad. And so when I have a red dot on, I really don't have a good picture of the target. And I feel like the red dot really, especially if it's a small target at 100 yards, really covers up the target. So let's go ahead and move my target out to 100 yards, get it zero for 100 yards. And all I'm looking for is some practical accuracy. I don't need pinpoint accuracy out of this. So let's get right to it. All right, folks. So you can see I have a target at 100 yards this time. The one thing I noticed about this scope is the eye box does change a little bit. So when it's on the lowest magnification, the eye box is really tight. You really have to get your head in the right position. But as you go up on magnification, the eye box actually gets a little bit more generous. There is no parallax adjustment on this. There is a way to zero this. You just basically unscrew the cap once you get your zero, lift it up and put it on zero. So let's get right to it. So 100 yards, let me add another 8 clicks. We were at 50 yards in a zero. I just assumed there's going to be some type of drop at 100 yards. So here we go. Let me make sure yeah. All right, here we go. And what I love about this scope is at 100 yards, I actually have a good view of the target. So here we go. So low, right? So, and quite a bit. So let's go up like 16. And it's right, so let's go left. Like 8. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to that orange now. And part of it could be me shooting off this tripod, so. Here we go. Okay, that looks good. Let's go another inch up. And like I said, it's a 1/4 MOA. It is a second focal plane, so the reticle doesn't get big or small as I zoom in and zoom out. It just stays the same spot. The duplex reticle, it's okay. Like I don't mind it just because it's a rifle that I'm gonna probably do most of my shooting offhand. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. And as you can see, my impacts are much tighter with the scope than with the red dot. Oop. That did pop out. Of course, last one jams. Let me work on this. All right, folks, first impressions of this scope is awesome. I love the log eye relief. The eye box, I was hoping for it to be a little bit more generous, but if you go on 3 power, 4 power, it is fine. I do with this rifle, with the slanted comb, need a cheek riser so I can get a consistent weld on my face because primarily this is going to be shot offhand. In terms of clarity for the lens, it's pretty darn good. It's really good, and the magnification is perfect for what this rifle was going to be used for. And it's just a plinking fun rifle that, you know, I'll challenge myself for a 200-yard shot offhand. Yes, the reticle is a very simple, I think they call it a V-plex reticle. So yeah, you will have to do some Kentucky windage. Cap turrets are perfect. To zero the turrets, all you do is just get your zero, final zero, then go ahead without turning your dial, remove the center screw, pop it out and put it back on zero, tighten it back on, and then there's caps on here and you're all done. Anyway, hope you folks enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.